it's Morgan from For the Love of Paper, and I am here with my first art journal page for the year, and this is also my first project for Soul Journey 2018, which I did my kit unboxing for the other day, and I will leave links below so you can go and find out what that is. And at the end I will show you what the inspiration piece was for my layout. I went completely different to what the inspiration piece is, and I just took inspiration from it and then went on my own little journey with it, which is really fun. So I'll add a bit of music to this. I won't talk the whole time. I just showed you all the pieces I was going to be using, some paints, some watercolors, some die cut pieces, and that was pretty much it. So first of all, I just start adding, I don't know why I added, oh that's right, I thought I was going to use watercolor and then realized that I wasn't, because I haven't used actual paint in a while, so that was a bit of a mistake. So first of all, I just go through and add some paint to the page, and I will come back when I'm doing something else. So I finished up adding the paint for my background, set it aside to dry, and started working on these little die cut pieces. These are from d-lish, and I just used some watercolors and just sort of played around with these. I didn't really stick to any, rhyme or reason, didn't really stay in the lines or anything, just sort of added a little bit of colour to each one. Awesome, so I put those aside to dry now and started adding a little bit more to my background piece. I got these, what are they? The Shimmer cubes from Color Blast. I'll leave a link to them below as well. They're really fun. This is the first time I've used these, and I want to get some more. I've got a gold one. I think I might have a pink one. And I did order a blue and a green, but those were what got mixed up in my order, and I got embossing powders instead. But that's all right. I do want some more of these because they really were fun, and they've got a really good texture. They're quite smooth when you mix with the water, and they're just really pearly and glittery. I love them. So I just added that in a few spots around the page. And then I was meant to add some white gesso over this to kind of mute it down, tone it down a little, because it was a little bit too bright for my liking, but I completely forgot to do that. So I do go back and do that shortly. Then I popped out my little pieces on there pop them on the page to see how they were going to be set up, and started tearing up some of the paper that I was going to use. I got some tissue paper there, and then this was a little 6x6 piece of paper. Actually, it was smaller than that. It's probably 4x4 piece of paper my sister gave me. I thought that was really, really cute. I wanted to use that. And then also a piece out of my Jane Davenport A4 paper pad. Sorry about all the noise. All the birds have just decided to fly over as I'm recording this. So yeah, just ripping down these papers, getting ready to layer them on the page. Oh my goodness. Those birds are so noisy. Okay, so you saw how I had all my little layers, how I wanted them. Now I'm going to stick them down using this gel medium. So I don't know, I feel it'll probably be the best for this. And this is why I wanted the gesso, because it does actually affect the acrylic paint. And that's why I should have done gesso first. But never mind, it doesn't get too messed up, thankfully. So I just used that to start adding all my pieces onto the page. I work with the middle one, and then I think I do the right and then the left, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what I did. But just adding the gel medium to the back of each one, and then also to the front, to make sure they don't lift, because that would be terrible if in, you know, a few weeks time or months time or even years time I came back and they all lifted off. And this is when I realized I wanted gesso. Also, I realized my hands were all sticky. So I went and got some gesso and started adding it to the page, and then realized it was really, it was too much, and I'd kind of messed it up. So I went and got a baby wipe and just sort of rubbed it out. But, you know, it's still there. And then I accidentally dipped it in the gel medium and realized, oh God, that's not the right thing. So back to the gesso. See, we all mess up at times. So then I thought that I found that that worked really well. So I just dotted on a few bits of gesso and then rubbed it over with a baby wipe, and it kind of gave me that muted background that I was after. So then I just went back to sticking my pieces down, and I will come back to you shortly. So then I went and got the paint, the gold, well, I can't remember what the name is. I went and got some of that just to add it in a few more spots around the page, because I'd covered up some of the ones I'd done earlier. And oh, excuse me, the little man's yawning over there. He's just finished his breakfast. I think he's telling me he's over it. Then I just got out a couple of stamps. This one was from Darkroom Door, and I used my StazOn ink and just splotched that around in a few places. And then the other little heart was from Cocoa Vanilla Studios, one of their, I can't remember which collection it was from. But I just stamped that on a piece of paper and fussy cut it out. You will see me do that in a minute. And then I stuck that down with a couple of tiny word stickers. And that's this layout done, guys. So thanks for watching, and be sure to like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you next time. Bye!